no matter if you can help other people in a similar situation. Don't let yourself be hurt and manipulated. Thank you and good luck.
Hi everyone, this is Cavatina. Given recent events, a close friend of mine has asked me on her behalf to tell her story of her interactions with Toon Critic over the past year. Both me and her feel betrayed and very Hi everyone, this is Cavatina. Given recent events, a close friend of mine has asked me on her behalf to tell her story of her interactions with Toon Critic over the past year. Both me and her feel betrayed and very tainted from the whole thing, and given the circumstances, we feel it is best to tell the story and to let everyone know that the young minor who was played by Toon in recent time was not the only victim. Now, I don't intend to speak further on the situation or my friend's experience past this video. I don't feel comfortable doing any podcasts.
Greetings, everyone. I've been receiving multiple messages asking about the current situation within the fandom. For those who may not have heard, a brony reviewer named toonkriticy2k, a person with whom I and many others have worked, has been engaging in sexually explicit chats with an underage girl. Many of us reacted with shock, confusion, anger, and sadness. The revelation has also demanded a strong reaction from members of the brony community. To confirm, the authorities have been alerted to this situation, and members of the reviewer community messaged convention staff even before this became public knowledge. The goal being to make sure our fellow fans are able to engage in as safe and as healthy an environment as possible. People have questions and concerns, but the ability to enact a resolution is beyond our control. This is a matter for the authorities and for Toon Critic to decide how to move forward. For myself and other reviewers, the most finality we can enact is to remove Toon from upcoming projects and podcasts. I must admit, during that first week after discovering the extent of Toon's behavior, I went through many a sleepless night, not knowing what I should do, feeling helpless that so many people were lost, confused, and most of all hurt by these events. I wanted so much to ease that burden, but not really knowing how. And then my brother Tarek related a story to each of us in the Brony D&D group that brought so much needed perspective. I am compelled to share it with you here today. More than 20 years ago, I worked for one of the most selfish and dishonest bosses I've ever encountered. He forced me to resign, then told everyone else I quit because I hated working there, then denied me unemployment insurance because I resigned instead of being terminated. I never saw a single gesture of remorse from him at all. I resented that man for many, many years. Then I had a mental paradigm shift when I heard a very wise man say these words: holding a grudge, refusing to forgive, is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. If we withhold forgiveness, it does not harm the wrongdoer in any way. I realize that forgiveness is not, and never was, for the benefit of the wrongdoer. It is for our own benefit. It is what enables us to finally release the anger, the resentment, the hurt, the poison that slowly turns our heart.
Theo, are you sure this is going to work?
Trust me, Jasper. I don't want to do this as much as you do.
Hey guys, I'm toonkriticy2k, formerly Flamingo619. You are...
Don't make me goddamn say it.
People pay for this. We got to do it.
Add a title here, okay?
And...
I am the train number 476. Woohoo!
So, yeah, you guys may know me and Will pretty well, but you may not know Joey quite as well. You see, the three of us, we did some stuff in the past. Let's put it as that.
Greetings, everyone. I've been receiving multiple messages asking about the current situation within the fandom.
Hey everyone, this isn't exactly a video I wanted to make, but well, here we are. This year hasn't not been off to a good start, and especially with recent news, I felt the need to make this video today, shedding some light on said news that has been brought to my attention as of a week or so ago, which has of course also now gone public. toonkriticy2k, or as I prefer just to call him now, Zach, has been engaging in sexually explicit chats with a minor and some other shady things as well. I've known Zach for about 10 years now. In fact, I think out of all the females in our group, I've known him the longest. At one point, we were even romantically involved for about 6 months, way back in 2009. We broke up due to reasons I'm still honestly not sure of to this day. But to be honest, I'm not sure if Zach even really liked me at all, or even considered me a friend, and he was just using me. He's even stated once in a video in which a Skype call had took place, and which as of today I'm still uncertain is on YouTube, but if I find it I will link it down in the description box below for proof. He said in the video that he'd, and I quote, wanted to see me tied to railway tracks and run over. I chose to stay in the group because I still have real friends like Lightning Bliss, Eliora, DeWill Snyder, and of course Joey, who was the main reason I stayed. Some part of me also wanted to stay in Zach's good graces so he wouldn't say anything to make people bully me again, as I was bullied very badly throughout my schooling. Zach honestly scared me. I did everything I possibly could to keep him happy and not come after me. It may not have seemed like that to people, and that I may have seemed very happy or whatever, but that's honestly the way I felt. I feel like an idiot for not saying anything sooner. Since the news of him engaging in these acts has come to my attention, I've since removed and blocked Zach from every social media and chat outlet that I have access to. And he has also since been removed from any future or ongoing projects that are in the works that he had been collaborating on with the group and other people outside the group in the Brony community. My group and I had no idea how to handle all of this horrible news, and we were figuring out a way to let everyone know about the situation in the best way that we could possibly do. Unfortunately, the news was leaked somehow to some individuals who then released all of the information, which caused this storm of events to happen. We have tried to handle this situation the very best we could, and we are truly sorry to any other victims that have been hurt, and our condolences go out to each and every one of you. We are deeply sorry. Emotions have been running high recently, and still very much so, but as a fandom, now is the time we have to stick together and push past this no matter how hard it may be. As of now, I'm just striving to be the best person and friend I can possibly be, so I can help anyone who may need it, no matter how tough the situation is or gets. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and better things are coming soon. That I promise you.
As most of you are probably aware, a prominent member of the online brony community, toonkriticy2k, has recently been revealed as a pedophile and an abuser. This first came out when a 14-year-old girl came forward with information that he had manipulated her and
I would say that this is going to be
Te esfuerzas en cuidar de tu boca, pero ¿tu pasta de dientes se esfuerza tanto como tú? Presentamos el nuevo Oral-B Pro Expert Advanced Science. Los dentífricos habituales protegen. Oral-B va más allá de la protección. No solo ataca la placa bacteriana, también evita que vuelva a crecer, previniendo así los problemas que los dentistas tratan más. El nuevo Oral-B.
Comparte la alegría para esta semana de Black Friday, ahorrándote hasta un 45%.
Hey everyone, this is Josh. I want to talk about the situation involving toonkriticy2k. The purpose of this video is to present the truth of events in a clear, understandable way in order to help people get closure and to
Greetings, everyone. Is what enables us to finally release the anger, the resentment, the hurt, the poison that slowly turns our hearts black. We don't say, "I forgive you," to tell the wrongdoer that everything he did was okay and forgotten. We say, "I forgive you," to tell the wrongdoer that his behavior will no longer poison our lives, will never again force us to relive the ugliness of the past. Forgiveness, in the end, is what sets us free. That really changed the way I look at forgiveness. And now, even though forgiving is still hard to do, I always work to succeed at it because I know it will help me to be a better person. No, it is never evil to forgive. And refusing to forgive only causes ourselves extended pain. Thank you very much for that story, Tarek. It really gave a lot of clarity in my time of need. One of the most frustrating questions we face is, what do we do now? We are in a middle ground between discovering this news and a resolution which we cannot directly affect. It is here that I want to quote contemporary philosopher Patricia Churchland. We should be asking, how much control do I have? And the more control we have, the more responsibility we also have. In terms of finding a resolution to these events, I'm afraid we have very little control. But in terms of mastering our own actions, we do have the ability and responsibility to direct our own course. I look to my brother's words as a guide. It's not easy, and the emotions evoked are very powerful. But I don't want to be the kind of person who drinks the poison. I intend to continue to produce content and see other fans at conventions to celebrate the fandom's positive, healthy aspects, without denying nor fixating upon this troubled news. I encourage all of you to take some time to focus on something you enjoy. Perhaps a favorite episode, or visiting with friends and family. Something to renew your spirits or affirm more positive elements. We will face the future in whatever form it takes. And I truly believe the Brony fandom remains a positive force.
Today, or rather June 14th, Friday, I had a chance to talk with Toon Critic after being in a call for
Okay.